Y'all, get y'all asses in here now. For you new followers, I welcome you. This is your girl, Cincinnati Shakespeare. I'm here to keep you educated, entertained, and in the know. I hope that you find my page informal. Let's go keep you in the know, baby. But let's get into this video, shall we? Let's change some things. If you have an automobile, let me teach you a car trick, a car tip. I want you to put this in your archive. This is something you must know, especially women. Okay? So I can share with you a little bit of what just happened to me. And then I can share with you how to avoid it. So a couple of months ago, I found out that I needed a new water pump. I'm like, this is 2024. Why do I need a new water pump? And then I remembered some things like, oh, that's what happened. Yeah, okay. So I needed a new water pump. And I take my car to a specific place to get the oil change. Now, I will take it to different places if I need to get topped off, like Valvoline. You pull in like, hey, can you top me off? Hey, can you check my tires for me? Hey. However, if they were to top me off and they put coolant in there, I will always tell them, hey, make sure you put it in the main reservoir too. Now, let me show you. Let's go on and pop that hood. All right, look at all this shit. All right, let me flip it around. Looking at right here is a 2024 Kia. All right, but what we gonna focus on here today in this video is the coolant. Woo, baby! Throw that off right there. Now, the best way I can explain how the coolant works, the coolant is like white blood cells. And, you know, everybody learns differently, but I think of the car system like I think of the body system. That's the best way. Everybody learns differently. Don't come for me. But the coolant helps circulate through, and the water pump is significant to this because the coolant goes through the water pump and it helps things to flow to get to the engine to cool it down. Just like your white blood cells show up to fight those foreign viruses and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So when we think about coolant, it is mandatory. So when I said when I pull into Valvoline, I always tell them to put it in my main reservoir. Make sure it's in there. That's because I know that I need a water pump. And you know, when you are raised around men, my brother, my uncle, he helped teach me things. My father, of course, helped me teach. They helped teach me things, but especially my father. But I've did many things with the car, not just changing the tire. I could change the tire. I could put lights in. I've done an alternator. I've done my own oil change. Yeah, don't let these nails fool you. Your girl will get up under a car. I am very well rounded. But let's get back to this. So I always tell him to put it in the main reservoir because when all fails, if this was to break, if this was to have a leak, which it does not, as you can see the fluid down there, if this was to break and you need a water pump, you're done, right? But if you were to put it in here, you're good. But you got to keep an eye on that. And it's good that professionals handle it because, one, you can't just go open this up. You're going to blow your whole face off. That's extremely hot, which is why they got this reservoir. These two components work hand in hand. If you don't have nothing in here, this engine blows up, okay? And you don't want that. So at my last oil change, a tech, they didn't do the job. They were not educated on what that system that I just explained to you. So therefore, I almost needed to put an engine in my car. When I say that baby overheated, it overheated. I couldn't move it. And eventually the belt ended up coming off. I mean, it was not good. So the car tip is, if you know that you need a water pump, keep a close eye on your coolant because you don't have that flow right there. And if the plastic reservoir,
what is that, the belt?
if that was to become damaged, or you know, you can't, it leaks, you know, if it becomes damaged to where it leaks and it's not going through, you can always pay attention to your gauges. But you also want to be able to take it somewhere,
check high beam,
and express like, hey, my car's overheating. I do know that, you know, you want to be able to explain yourself. Everybody don't know how to explain how the car system works, but at least if you can point it out, you can describe it, or you can do your education yourself, because that's what I do. I just research it, and experience is the best thing. I don't want to have these experiences, because I'm telling you, these experiences is expensive, but this could have all been prevented if they would have did what they needed to do. So when they did the oil change, they should have topped me off with everything, and that's checking the main reservoir, especially when they know you need a water pump. So this place knew that I needed a water pump. You know, it's a lot of mom and pop stores that need money, and you know, they need business, but some places will set you up to where they will milk you. They will cause things intentionally so you can simply come back to them.
What is that, the belt? Be careful. Hold on. Let me turn this off. Hold on.
Something broke, because I mean, it's spraying everywhere.
The other day, I just had like an oil change.
Yeah, and it doesn't.
That look like oil.
Don't smell like it though.
I don't want to get into the alternator. Oh, it's down there in the pan. Oh, Jesus. And that's not conspiracy. That's something that's real. And if you have a man, I'm telling you, if you have a man that don't know how to fix cars, or even how to research what's going on with the vehicle, you're going to take it somewhere. They're going to say, send it to the shop, and they're going to milk both of y'all. So when it's not a man around, ladies, it's good to know these things. Checking the oil, that's good. Checking all your fluids, those are good starts. But it's some main parts that can cause your engine to explode, and one of those is the coolant, not having coolant, and oil. Of course, you need oil. Be able to check your oil, because your engine needs that. Have you ever thrown the rod before? Well, I have. That was like the first car that I had. My uncle, he was he was not happy. Also, if you notice that it's getting hot in your car, like you could turn on the air and you're not getting any air, you could need coolant. Or some places have it to where you can recharge your AC. This is a 2024, so this coming summer will be the second summer I've had spending in this vehicle, and the AC just works wonderful. So I keep coolant in here. And even if you got to put coolant in your car yourself, go to the store, buy the coolant, you know where to put it. Don't touch that part the main reservoir unless it's cool, your car has cooled down. Other than that, take it somewhere to like Valvoline. They will top you off. They won't charge you. I'm telling you, it's worth it. They got the tools that they need to take that stuff off. They're professional. They know how to do it. So save yourself some trouble. Go get your car checked out. As always, I hope this information helped. I love you guys. It's your girl, Sister Naya Shakespeare, here to keep you educated, entertained, and in the know. Peace.